How about setting off on an adventure across a country that boasts the most Instagram-shared village and the world's largest ice cave, nicknamed the Gateway to Hell? Imagine exploring these marvels while uncovering quirky traditions, like a woman who, by offering a sweaty apple for a bite, might be making quite an intimate invitation. It's no surprise that Austria is the birthplace of iconic figures like Arnold Schwarzenegger and one of the greatest musical geniuses of all time. This fascinating country is also home to one of our oldest ancestors and the oldest restaurant in Europe, with a history spanning millennia. With its stunning landscapes and rich cultural heritage, Austria stands out as one of the most mysterious and enchanting European destinations. Austria, nestled in the heart of Europe, is surrounded by countries like Germany to the north, Slovakia and Hungary to the east, Italy and Slovenia to the south, and Switzerland to the west. This strategic position gives the country an unmatched geographical and cultural richness. Dominating the Austrian landscape are the Alps, one of the most spectacular mountain ranges in Europe, stretching across much of the territory. The Austrian Alps are a natural spectacle, with their snow-covered peaks, verdant valleys, crystal-clear lakes, and charming alpine villages. Beyond their stunning beauty, these mountains are a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts, offering excellent trails for climbing and mountain biking routes. In a fascinating discovery in 1991, on the Austro-Italian border near Mount Similon, two German mountaineers found the mummified remains of a hominid known as Otzi, or the Iceman. This mummy, the oldest known in Europe, is estimated to be over 5,000 years old, dating back to around 3,255 BC, and continues to be one of the continent's most significant archaeological finds. Austria boasts fascinating historical landmarks that span generations. Among them, St. Peter's Stift's Culinarium stands out, not just as the oldest restaurant in Europe, founded way back in 803, but also as one of the most ancient on the planet. Spanning more than a millennium, this establishment continues to draw customers with its rich history and culinary tradition. Legend has it that historical figures like Christopher Columbus might have dined there, though this claim is hard to verify. However, it's more plausible that personalities like Mozart and Sigmund Freud, with deeper roots in the region, truly enjoyed the delicacies served there. Additionally, Salzburg, Mozart's hometown, witnessed the birth of one of the greatest musical prodigies in history. Born in 1756, Mozart displayed an impressive early talent, mastering the clavichord and violin and composing music from a very young age. By just 5 years old, he was already exhibiting extraordinary musical skills, composing and performing complex pieces that belied his tender age. Austria plays a key role in the history of music and psychology. The country is the birthplace of extraordinary composers like Mozart, Beethoven, Schubert, Strauss II, and Mahler. These musical geniuses set a standard of excellence that continues to inspire musicians around the world. Additionally, Vienna, Austria's vibrant capital, played a crucial role in the development of modern psychology. Sigmund Freud, the pioneer of psychoanalysis, spent most of his life in Vienna, where he developed groundbreaking theories about the human mind, deeply influencing the field of psychology. Other Austrian psychologists, like Alfred Adler and Viktor Frankl, also made significant impacts, establishing Austria as an influential center in the study of psychology. Austria stands out in both the arts and the humanities, thanks to the contributions of iconic figures in music and psychology. However, its influence extends beyond these fields. Dietrich Mateschitz, an Austrian visionary entrepreneur, revolutionized the global market with a unique discovery. During a trip to Thailand in 1982, in search of something to alleviate jet lag, Mateschitz stumbled upon a local drink called Krating Dang, which means Red Bull in Thai. This energy drink not only revitalized Mateschitz, but was also popular among local workers to maintain energy throughout the day. Inspired by its effects, he decided to take the idea global, thus creating a drink that promised to give wings to its consumers. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a name that resonates globally, coming from humble beginnings in a small Austrian village called Thal, where he was born in 1947. Originally a standout bodybuilder in the 70s, Arnold not only racked up titles in bodybuilding, but also climbed to fame as the star of iconic Hollywood movies like Conan the Barbarian and The Terminator. These roles not only catapulted his career on the big screen, but also solidified his status as an international star. His successful journey continued as he ventured into politics, eventually becoming the governor of California, showing a remarkable ability to adapt and succeed in multiple fields. Meanwhile, his native country, Austria, is known for much more than its famous personalities. Rich in natural resources, the country makes extensive use of its unique geographical features. With a large number of rivers and waterfalls emerging from the majestic Alps, Austria is a leader in hydroelectric power. The Kulmbrunnen Dam, the country's largest, is an example of this prowess, generating about 60% of Austria's electricity and standing out as a landmark in the sustainable use of alpine natural resources. Austria is notably mountainous, with the Alps covering 62% of its territory and more than two-thirds of the country sitting above 1,640 feet in altitude. The Großglockner, standing at an impressive 12,461 feet, is the nation's highest peak. Even more fascinating is the Alpine Road that winds up nearly to the summit, offering the most spectacular views of the Alps. This route is the highest paved road in all of Austria, and on clear days, you can even catch a glimpse of the entrance to the world's largest ice cave, located in Werfen, stretching over 26 miles. This combination of geography and natural wonders makes Austria a place of unmatched beauty and adventure. Eisriesenwelt, discovered in 1879, holds the title of the largest ice cave in the world. At the time of its discovery, it was even thought to be a possible gateway to hell due to its mysterious aura. Interestingly, despite its grandeur, the cave isn't the top photo spot on Instagram. That honor often goes to Hallstatt, a picturesque Austrian village on the shores of Lake Hallstatter Sea, known for being one of the most charming and photographed places in the world. And while we're at it, don't forget to hit like on the video. It really helps our channel grow and continue bringing you fascinating content like this every week. Hallstatt, with its charming pastel-colored houses and cobblestone streets, framed by mountains reflecting in the serene waters of the lake, has clinched the title of the most photographed spot on Instagram for several weeks. Despite its small size, this enchanting Austrian village transforms during the tourist season, attracting such a heavy flow of visitors that the local population has been forced to implement measures like anti-selfie fences and specific regulations to ensure respect for residents. The extraordinary beauty of Hallstatt not only draws photography enthusiasts in search of the perfect shot for their social media, but it also inspired the creators of Disney's hit film, Frozen. The picturesque landscape of the village served as inspiration for the fictional kingdom of Arendelle, making Hallstatt a must-visit destination for families and tourists driven by curiosity. The fascination with the village is so great that some of its images have gone viral, earning millions of likes and showcasing Hallstatt as one of the most admired treasures of the Austrian Alps. Interestingly, beyond its landscapes and hospitality, Hallstatt still maintains ancient traditions that capture the imagination of visitors, adding a mysterious element to its growing popularity. This peculiar tradition, still practiced in some rural villages in Austria, might initially evoke images of Adam and Eve, though it's not directly linked to the biblical tale. However, like the ancient story, it involves an apple with a deep, intimate meaning. The ritual allows women to express romantic interest in men in a quite unique way, by dancing in front of them with apple slices placed under their armpits. After the dance, the women evaluate the men present and choose one to offer a slice of the apple they carried with them. While it may seem merely symbolic, the gesture has real implications. If the man accepts and eats the apple slice, it indicates a mutual interest, sealing a kind of unspoken agreement between the two. In many cases, this agreement leads to intimacy, and according to local accounts, even to long-lasting marriages. This custom, though odd at first glance, has played a notable role in forming bonds between couples in the region. I hope this video is sparking your curiosity about Austria, a country filled with natural beauty and sustainable practices. Surrounded by majestic mountains, Austria is a treasure trove of wonders, from its exemplary environmental policies to its stunning landscapes. In addition to being free of nuclear power plants, the country excels in the use of renewable energies like hydroelectric, wind, solar, and biomass. And we can't forget the Krimmel waterfalls in the Hohe Tauern National Park. Not only the highest in Europe, but also among the most impressive in the world. Austria's waterfalls, which plunge in 3 majestic stages to a total height of 1,247 feet, are a spectacle surrounded by the imposing beauty of the Austrian Alps. This spot is a dream destination for those who enjoy hiking and nature, and it's perfect for tourists wanting to experience the essence of Austria. But Austria's natural wonders don't stop there. In the Styria region lies the Grüner See, the largest underground lake in Europe. In the spring, as the mountain snow melts, the lake expands into a stunning scene that captures the attention of all visitors with its unparalleled beauty. Austria is also renowned for its rich coffee culture, ranking among the highest per capita consumers in the world. And it's not just coffee that puts this country on the global culinary map, but also its reputation as one of the best chocolate producers. In Vienna, the capital, be sure to visit the Chocolate Museum Wien, the Vienna Chocolate Museum, which promises to be a delightful stop for any chocolate lover. At the Chocolate Museum in Vienna, visitors dive into a delicious journey through the history of chocolate. The museum not only educates about the origins and manufacturing process of the sweet treat, but also delights with live demonstrations where you can see, and more importantly, taste, chocolate being made. But Vienna's surprises don't end there. The city is also home to the House of Numbers, considered the narrowest house in Austria and one of the thinnest in the world. Located in District 1, this peculiar building measures just over 3 feet at its narrowest point. I hope this glimpse of Austria has sparked your interest in this country of picturesque villages and fascinating quirks. If you're curious, be sure to watch the next video in the series to continue exploring the beauty, mysteries, and unique aspects that make this planet such a special place.